Howdy folks, welcome to another pretty afternoon out here in West Van. I mean, wow. It was actually a little bit cloudy, a little bit sunny, a little bit cloudy the whole day, and now it's just beautiful, really. Anyway, so they say spring is properly here. We're expecting a really nice warm weekend with temperatures in the high 20s, which is absolutely amazing. So we're going to have to get out this weekend and go do some fun stuff, but I guess all the beaches and everywhere is going to be packed. Any which way. So on that note, for those of you that watched my long video while I was walking down Stanley Park there the other day, and I spoke about thinking about buying a property. So this thing is moving forward a little bit already, because I spoke to my partner, a business partner, and he committed money to it, and I spoke to a couple of other people, and there's a few people that are like, hey, we'll join in and we'll like club in and let's buy a little piece of land, you know, a getaway for everybody. So we started looking around, and there's some really interesting places around. I mean, I found a place, unfortunately it's leasehold, so I'm just trying to find out for how long the leasehold is, but it's past Deep Cove, up the river there. It's about a 20-minute boat ride. It's only accessible by boat, and it's a 0.8 acre piece of land onto the water, so you've got 100 feet of waterfront. I mean, it's in the middle of the bush. It's like there's a few stands on the sides. What's it, Crocker Island or something? It looks absolutely amazingly beautiful up there, and it's like, wow. So we're looking at that, and it's only like $59,000. I mean, it's not a lot of money as far as Canada is concerned. For, I guess, in South Africa that's a lot of money. Over here it's not. So we're looking at something like that. Like I said, only checking if it's leasehold, and I mean, if it's like a 10-year leasehold, that doesn't help. But if it's like a 900-year leasehold, like some properties I see has a 999-year leasehold, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm probably not going to be around by then. So yeah, we started looking around at properties. It's actually quite interesting. I mean, we were looking at the properties on Mudge Island, and there you can pick up stuff from about $120,000 for just under an acre, like also about 0.6, 0.7 acre stands right up to, I think it's $177,000, the one that I was looking at, or the one that I really like. It's $177,000, and it's a 1.1 acre piece of land with a year-round pond and trees, and it's flat, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's on Mudge Island, so it's kind of out of the way. I've been thinking about this. It's also something that we pick something like that up. And for those of you that didn't watch the long video, let me just recap. The whole idea is that we have a piece of land that we can retire to, or that we can build ourselves a cabin, even if it's just for recreation, or hey, who knows, maybe there's a big recession coming and things get difficult and it's hard to pay the rent in West Van. At least you've got a place that you can move to. You can go and live in a place that's yours, that you don't need to rent, or maybe when the kids are out of school, I can convince Melinda that we don't need the city life and we can go relax there in nature. Anyway, so that's kind of the idea, and what we've been discussing with a few mates around here is that we all pool together, we buy a place like that, and we all get to use it, and it's big enough that everybody can put up their own little tiny home up there, or something along those lines, still figuring it out. Anyway, and property is probably going to be a good investment for always. We were chatting about it, people think that gold is an investment, or money is an investment, and things like that. You put your money in the bank, and you mutual funds and stuff like that, and it's property. But those are not actual really property. Those are just things that you can use to trade for actual value property. And what is actual value property? It's stuff that you can use. If you have a piece of land or a house, you can live in that. That's going to help you. Food is something that you can use. Everything else is just it's just something to trade with. Anyway, Trey, so apart from that, I'm going to start looking around for places now and we're going to do this thing. We're going to buy our first property in Canada. And yes, it's going to just be a piece of blank, barren land, and we're going to build something later there. Whether it's just a wooden cabin or something else, we're going to figure it out. But we got to start somewhere. So I'll keep you updated how that goes. I'm super excited though. All right, folks, you all must have a beautiful one. Cheers.